Men suspended one of the largest booths, one on the face. Having been confirmed that the words have been discovered, McEnterprise self-possessed life skillers, thinking that company CEO is merely a handheld subject, resulting in the instantaneous availability of microphones. Over the past decade, a great deal of effort has been made from the workers to the CEO, at a much greater cost to him. He has 5 hands on remotely piloted vehicles, with a view to moving quickly. Looking back home at what the decade itself has been wrong, it has been discovered that the small arms and light weapons in the hair sharif are not seen in the decade. Son. McAwards, it was found that the daughter had learned to throw, and then, after the building, the girl was hungry, as a result of which the wife was next second in another. One man is united. Having seen this curtain, McRae knows that 10 years have passed since the wife is divorced and that she has suffered from an urgent failure, his family member's niece. In response to the request for revenge, he re-established his family with a moratorium on keys, followed by a return to 2 corners. Triangular leakage. He was then injured by the head of Vine MC, which washed away from the dog when he was restored at the next time. Injury. McDougal. Almost 6 years after his life, he was told that he had to choose paper because of obesity. Rapidly, Micro Health restored and re-entered the company. She found that the son was also the company's top. He said that his son had invited a dozen years of unseen family members to eat together, and as a result he had told him that it has passed away. Having listened to this, McLife did not live. He was afraid to imagine it for several years, the chewing of work, a tacit one. He was misplaced in mind. Significantly, McIrene has come to an end in the immediate vicinity, and it is not intended to take time by remote control, but not any response. Once again, it is said that because the father was absent when he died, he could not be regressed. Not only micro rounds, the final picture is found in the near future, not only in the mines and in the form of micronutrients, but in the city of McKay, where the world is not seen as a father and, finally, as a last resort. No. Paternity of the son's current silence, followed by a change in the vicinity at the time of the visit in McLima. He walked to the father, repeatedly defended the father, cherished his lenses, and responded to the full face of the stream of micro tears. Once again, why should they take away her father? He is the old age of death. Incidents of a culture of microenterprise. There is a great fear of buying people. He insists on remotely piloted vehicles seeking to leave. As a result, he was seen as a wedding for his son, who saw himself. Neglecting the family of the injured person also cherishes this difficult moment, a sudden recurrence. Foreign heart disease, recreation from past requests, children. He stood. The son said that he cancelled honey months and intended to go back to the company. Men are the most important of their sons' families, but their sons are the most important. As in the case of the same year, the head was not allowed to leave the surgery to vacate a life-sustaining son of the turtle who fought the conflict, and the result was what is happening. He exhausted all his efforts to shounate his son, who found that he was going to run. Soon, a family is close to her, and efforts to warn the son of not going back and leaving time for family members. What? Unabandoned maintenance. How can you choose if all life is remote? It is regrettable that some of the things are wrongly lost. It is not possible to close her family's hearts and minds to life. Staggering. Non-negative attitudes.